Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber.
Tuesday, October 25th, 5:25 p.m. New York time. We're discussing the financial sector. There's 11 sectors in the S&P 500. And within each sector, there's several industries. So in the financial sector, we're going to go over the 8 industries: asset management, bank diversified, banks regional, capital markets, credit services, insurance diversified, insurance life, mortgage finance. Yep, those will be the 8 industries within the financial sector we'll go over. Each chart will be with a weekly candle over a little more than 1 year or 1 year duration. But first, I want to go over the U.S. Treasury yields. Yeah, they affect banks lending. We'll look here at the 30-year U.S. Treasury yield. All-time high for the year. Yep, so the interest rates, yields, one and the same thing. Higher interest rates, banks make higher profits, and the consumer pays more. Big difference from where we were earlier in the year. And this is the 30-year. Now we're looking at the 10-year. Last week was all-time high for the year, and right now it's inside candle. Hasn't taken out the higher low of last week. That's the 10-year. And now we're looking at the 5-year. Same thing, inside candle. Last week was the high for the year. That's interesting because that doesn't happen that often. Have these inside candles. You see these yellow ones, not too often. But one would expect the interest rates are going to continue going higher. Now let's go to the financial sector. First one, financial asset management. Got 6 of them. First one, BLK, Bravo Lima Kilo, stock symbol. BLK, Bravo Lima Kilo. Look at that. Green. Broke above this consolidation, now trading above 600. Here's the high for the year. Big difference. Yeah, it went down. Typically, the banks do better. Well, this is financial asset management. So right now, it's coming off the low of the year. Bravo Kilo, Bank of New York Mellon. Same thing, coming off the low. There's the high for the year. Big difference. Wow. Look at this. This orange horizontal line was a gap all the way back there 2 years ago during that year of COVID. And it finally filled it. It finally filled it. That's what it took. So let's remove this. Maybe that's the low of the year. Might be for those. Now we're looking at BX, Blackstone Incorporated. There's a low of the year. And right now we're currently inside candle. So it's performing less than satisfactory compared to the other ones. Next one, Invesco, India, Victor Zulu. They do a lot of mutual funds also. Same thing. That prior week was the low, prior 2 weeks was the low of the year. Now it's got smaller candles, small bodies, longer wicks in the bottom, but it's hitting this supply zone up here. Next one, T. Rowe Price, Tango Romeo Oscar Whiskey. Yep, coming off the lows, green. and Sierra Tango State Street Corporation. Look at that. From there to there. Tested it. This was the new low for the year. Made it a higher high. Big turnaround coming into that supply zone 75. So takeaway is all these, you look here, already made the lows of the year. Those little lows may get retested, but this is the financial asset management industry. And they're all turning around. So if you're looking for bottom fishing, buying stocks at the bottom, and if you want to have at least one company from finance asset management in your portfolio, well, you might select one of these, the best one. But let's continue. Let's continue to see if there's other industries within financial that are better. We'll go to the banks diversified. JP Morgan. So let's unzoom first. Here was a gap, or yep, see that? Gapped up. Fill that gap. Let's remove it. There was a high for the year. There's a low for the year, and we're green trending up. Still have to break above this swing high, and this is a key price level midpoint. Because you had this impulse move down, retracement filled, trend down. So one would expect if it breaks above here, it would run up even higher. So that's where there were massive solos before. Bank of America has a gap that wasn't filled yet, but again, trending up, same thing. Supply zone, be cautious. Hotel Sierra Bravo Charlie. New low for the year was there. It's in acceleration, and this is bad. So it's making a lower high, lower low, red for the week. Yeah, big difference where the other ones were trending back up. And see, took out that swing low not too long ago. So it's in worse shape. It's in worse shape. That's one of the big banks that are diversified. Whiskey, Foxtrot, Charlie, Wells Fargo. There's the low for the year. Much earlier, there was a high for the year. So look at this, consolidation, breakdown, impulse move, big candle, consolidation, move up, big impulse move down, 2 candles. Third time. As we keep hitting this selling up here, the supply zone sellers, you're weakening it, you're breaking it, making it softer. So at one point, it's going to break through eventually. That's what we'll expect. Maybe it'll be here. Be a buy opportunity if you're buying the breakouts. Or if you bought down here, good for you. Citigroup, stock symbol C. Same thing, bottom of the year. Trending up. Royal Bank of Canada. Look at that. Big pin bar, bullish pin bar. Nice. That was a low of the year. Let's zoom in, see if they all, which we know they're not, but most of them are green. Current candle green on most of them. Trending up. Except this one. So these were the banks diversified. Go on to the next. Banks regional. Uniform Sierra Bravo, U.S. Bank Corp. Let's zoom out. So here was a gap all the way back during that COVID year. It filled the gap. Let's remove that orange horizontal line. Also had a swing low there. It took out. Here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. So it's an acceleration inside candle. That's not good. We saw the other ones are trending up. This is small trading range. Not good. Hotel Delta Bravo. Interesting. Massive acceleration here. Lows of the year. Pretty much a tight trading range. Yeah, acceleration, impulse move down. What to expect. It's going to just do some kind of partial retracement up here. Use caution on that one. Tango, Foxtrot, Charlie. Inside candle. It's not so looking good. Nope. ENC, Financial Services. That might be the low of the year. Yep, right there. That's what it made so far. And coming up to this supply zone. Massive consolidation here. A lot of overhead resistance from the past. IBN. Stock symbol IBN. Look at that. Big difference. There's the low for the year. Here's the high for the year. Going up to retest the high for the year. Better than many of the other ones. Interesting. You can see how this was consolidation. Broke up. So now this is support. And didn't even do a full retracement. It's showing strength. That's good. Because this was the selling, broke above. Now it's the floor. That $20 range. Foxtrot, Romeo, Charlie, First Republic Bank of San Francisco. Really bad shape. Wow. Last week was the low of the year in small trading range. That is not good. And they just had an earthquake too today in California, northern region. On to the next. Financial capital markets. Morgan Stanley, Mike Sierra. There's the low for the year. Green. Trending up. A lot of overhead resistance to take up there. Wow. Charles Schwab. Again, this company owns Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, Scottrade. They own a lot. Bullish pin bar. Nice. Green candle now. Higher high, higher low. Again, supplies on up here. Sellers. Goldman Sachs. There's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. Look at that consolidation. Impulse move up. Nice. That's looking good so far. Bank of Nova Scotia. Bravo November Sierra. Bad shape. Inside candle. Really looking bad here. Let's zoom out further. This could go even worse. Wow. There's a gap there that hasn't been filled yet. Let's label that. There we go. Right there. Label that gap. I expect it might go down, lower down there, but this is a bad shape. Yeah. India, Bravo, Kilo Romeo, Interactive Broker. Very strong. Wow. Last week, big impulse move up, followed by another impulse move up now. Looking good. Nearing the high of the year, swing high. And Raymond James Financial, Romeo, Juliet Foxtrot. Ooh, big consolidation here. A lot of whipsaw, not looking so good. Let's go on to the next. Financial credit services. Visa. Big turnaround already. Yeah. So swing low. Let's zoom out. Here we go. Swing low 2 years ago. Broke below it, closed below it, and now trending back above it. Nice. MasterCard, Mike Alpha. Same thing. Turning around. So you see most of the ones we're going through, all these industries have this big turnaround. PayPal, Papa Yankee, Papa Lima. Terrible shape. Wow. High of the year, low of the year. Still trending down here. Bad shape. American Express, Alpha X-Ray Papa. Yeah, that was the low of the year. We took it out and now trending back above it. That's looking in bad shape too. Who's not paying their credit cards? Who's paying just the minimum? Charlie Oscar Foxtrot, Capital One Financial. Yep. Massive distribution here. That's not looking good. No way. And now it's testing this supply zone of sellers. We'll see how it goes, but I'm now putting an arrow. I'm leaning bearish bias on there. Look at that. They got earnings too. And they got earnings. 10:27 after the market closes. And even these areas, potential areas, could be retested with supply areas not looking good. Nope. Let's label that. I'll label this one too. There we go. Next, Delta Foxtrot Sierra Discover Financial Credit Services. Yep. Up there at $100. They're coming off the low of the year. Bad shape. Western Union, Whiskey Uniform. Bad shape inside candle. MoneyGram, bad shape. Look at that. Big problems. So the financial credit services, to me, I'm interpreting it as looking like the worst of all these industries in the financial. This one looks the worst. Let's go to the insurance. Think the insurance is going to be better or worse? What do you think? Alpha India Golf AIG. Wow, trending strong, trending up bullish right now. Potential resistance areas right up here. Sierra Lima Foxtrot, Sun Life Financial. Yep, doing minor retracement. Off the bottom, excuse me. Hotel India Golf, the Hartford Financial Services. That trended up strong. Now it's right here in a supply zone. Use caution. Breaks above here, one would expect it's going to go higher. One would be aware also that there's probably sellers still in here. So if there's more buyers, we could break through that in strength. Again, earnings. 10:27 after the market closes. Lots going on this week. Papa Foxtrot Golf, Principal Financial Corp, new high for the year, outstanding. Wow, very interesting. And Golf Sierra Hotel Delta, Goosehead, near the low of the year, bad shape. And another one, EQ Hotel, no, bad shape, it's struggling down here. And we'll go to the last one. Oh, one more, sorry, two more. Financial Services Life. Oh yeah, MetLife. Mike Echo Tango, MetLife. Wow, it's almost at the high of the year. Nice. Mike Foxtrot Charlie. Look at that, minor retracement. Papa Roman Uniform Prudential. Yep, coming up to that swing high. Coming up to a big supply area. And it's also got earnings coming in soon. November 1st. Alpha Papa Lima, Alflex, trending up. So this is, notice these, a lot of them are like V patterns. V patterns aren't the best. Often they have a higher chance of filling. We would like a smooth one. No, this is like a wrap it up. Not good. Lima, November, Charlie, Lincoln, National Corp. It broke above already. This swing high. Nice impulse move up. So this is a challenging area because that was an impulse move down. That's the area to be concerned about right there. Let's label that. So if you're in it, that's a potential up place it might run to. And if you're looking to short, you can watch that to see how it reacts if it goes up there. Papa Romeo India got inside this supply zone of sellers right now. Let's go on to number 8. Mortgage Financials. This one did an IPO just a few years ago. Romeo Kilo Tango Rocket. Inside candle for the month. Oof, massive distribution. That's not looking good. Near the record lows of the year. So if we zoom out, look at big duration. Let's put it on a monthly right now. Yeah, so that's when it did a stock IPO all the way back then. And they were at the low. Wow, bad shape. Bad shape. From these big high prices down to literally almost a penny stock. Yeah, look at that low. So $5 or less is considered a penny stock by the regulatory body. That's not good. What a pump and dump that was. Uniform Whiskey Mike Charlie. Okay, Uniform Whiskey Mike Charlie. Yeah, real bad. Look at these financial mortgages. They're in bad shape. Papa Foxtrot Sierra India. Yeah, that's the only one that's breaking above this consolidation. That was the low of the year. So it's looking better than some of the other ones. Consolidation. Whiskey Delta. Oof, looks like distribution too. Bad shape. Hotel Tango Golf Charlie. That's trending up. That's looking better. And Tango Romeo Echo Echo Tree. Oof, look at that. Almost their low of the year. So the mortgage financials industry and the stocks in it are looking terrible. Majority of them looking bad. And that's how the whole financial is. You see a lot of them are pivoting or coming off of swing lows of the year, and trending up, but real far away from the highs of the year. There's better industries, better sectors than this one. Certainly are. Many thanks for watching. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.